This is how Fox News covered the breaking news earlier today that the Attorney General has ordered a grand jury investigation into what some people call, with or without air quotes, a Russian hoax. Roll number 2, please.
News can confirm that Attorney General Pam Bondi today signed an order directing an unnamed U.S. federal prosecutor to take evidence to a grand jury relating to an alleged conspiracy to tie then 2016 candidate Donald Trump to the country of Russia. Now, Fox News reviewed the one-page order just hours ago signed by the Attorney General. A source familiar with the probe confirms this as well, while a DOJ spokesperson declined to comment on this report of an investigation. Fox is told Attorney General Bondi is taking the referrals from Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, quote, very seriously. The spokesperson says that Bondi believes there is, quote, clear cause for deep concern, end quote, and a need for the next steps. Now, this move, Will, comes just a couple of weeks after the Director of National Intelligence, you see her right there, Tulsi Gabbard, sent a criminal referral to the Justice Department regarding what she says proves there was a conspiracy to undermine Trump's candidacy and later his first term in office. Now, to be clear today, there are no charges that have been filed, no indictments. This is incredibly early in the process. What we have here is taking evidence the Justice Department believes it has to a grand jury to secure an eventual indictment or indictments. We don't know exactly where the grand jury will meet. We don't know who will go before the grand jury, and that's by design, because grand juries determine if there's enough evidence to indict, and grand juries are secretive in the American legal system, so it's normal not to know all of the answers. Again, the DOJ declining on any comment regarding this investigation. But, Will, big news, this was signed by the Attorney General Pam Bondi today to take this evidence of an alleged conspiracy to a grand jury with the hope to get an indictment or multiple indictments.
All right, and here's conservative legal analyst Jonathan Turley with his analysis of the analysis. Number 3, please.
Is the first necessary step to finding out about the real Russian conspiracy. There never was a Russian collusion conspiracy. That was hatched by the Clinton campaign. They secretly funded the Steele dossier. They denied that to the media. And they laid out this very successful political hit job using the media, using the government. It's amazing how much the public still doesn't know. But in the last few weeks, this administration has given us information that we haven't seen before. I've been following this, writing about it for years. Some of this is new stuff, and it's startling.
All right, Brian, let's start with you. We try to keep a total open mind on this story, and there are people I like and respect who say this is bigger than Watergate, and there are people who I like and respect who say there's a bunch of hooey. Let's press you towards not just saying it's hooey. If there's a there, if there's something legitimate to investigate, either criminal or just as a matter of public record, what do you see as worthy of investigation in this whole matter, if anything?
Well, I think we have the responsibility to the American people to be transparent and to look and see what's there. But, Mark, I just go back to a previous 2A that you did where, we litigated already the bipartisan congressional committee that looked at this and determined that there was nothing there. So, I think this is more of, President Trump is doing what he said he was going to do. He said that he was going to actually go after the sort of adversaries, that had come after him. And, he's very much playing that way. And I think that Tulsi Gabbard and Pam Bondi, everyone is, it's no secret that everyone is playing to the president and doing what he wants to see done. So I don't think that any of this is a surprise. And quite frankly, Mark, just to jump ahead, I would not be surprised if there is some further in-depth investigation beyond a grand jury that happens. This is just, this is where we are. We're in the extremes right now. And, there's a lot of outrage going on across the country with regard to everything that's happened politically. So I am not surprised by this. I think it's more of the same. Again, I lean back on, and people should read the hearing transcripts from the bipartisan congressional committee that reviewed this material. It should not be material going forward, but we'll see.
All right, Brian, I appreciate every word you said, but I'll ask you again because I truly do listen closely and appreciate every word, truly. Is there anything that you think is worthy of investigation that you've heard, or you think to the extent things need to be investigated, they have, and there's no there?
Well, I think there are probably snippets on both sides, if you think about it. It's no secret that Putin wanted Trump and played in that direction all along with regards to a lot of the propaganda that was out there. So I don't think there's any secret either side of this, that there are probably facts out there that needed to be investigated. But again, they've done that.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.